Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today I'll be showing you how to build a medievalish home. Don't think it's accurate exactly. However, this is how I would build it, and yeah. So let's get started. Yeah, I did start doing a little bit of it before, then I realized I wasn't recording. So yeah. So basically, when you start, you just take cobblestone. That's what I usually take. And don't mind the resource pack. It doesn't change what materials I use. And it still looks good without it. I can promise you that because I use the same materials. So yeah, just make any shape you'd like. Just any. It could be as simple or complicated as you want. Then make yourself a door. Where a door will go. And wherever the door will go, above it put like an upside down stair. And what I tend to do is build like this 1 by 1, just like 1 block window here next to the door. And then I go to the other corner and do like the donut. It kind of looks like a donut. If you get what I mean, then yeah, then you just got 1 window. And I tend to do that, and yeah, sometimes I'll just do that. I mean, you could carry on doing the donut, but if you don't count it out correctly, then it won't work out the donut. But yeah, you don't have to exactly do it, but I like doing it on the second level of the house. And I need to set the time today. Yeah, okay. On the bottom, you just kind of do windows anywhere, really. So unless it looks somewhat good. So yeah. There, and yeah. So that's what I usually start off with, and then I take this oak log piece that I created. It's basically, you could use normal oak, but if you've got a bigger build, it looks fine. But for like smaller builds, I don't exactly like it. So I've created this like smaller one. It's not. It's a bit smaller, but yeah. You don't have to do this. You can do it with regular oak logs, or not even do this at all. I've seen a lot that turn out really good without them, but personally, I think it looks a bit better. But if you want it a bit more accurate, then I would say build it without. So yeah, next I take the longest, what I think is the longest side, and put a big log going across, and then going back, and from wherever the longest side, so that all these parts are on the same side, facing the same way. I think it just looks better that way, instead of like one going this way, one going that way. So yeah, going to build these up there. See, like those, and then those 2, 3 just join. So yeah, that's what we got so far. Now I'm gonna take white wool, and we're gonna go to one of the corners, doesn't really matter, and create the donut. So like, it's like a 3 by 3 square with a hole in the middle. And then we're gonna, on the log, we're gonna put logs up around it. Go to the other corner and do the same with the wall. For these, you can either keep these or just close them off. It doesn't really matter. It's really what you prefer. Here we won't have enough to make 2 of the 3, so I'm gonna just split it in half and make it like 2s. So yeah, that's what I tend to do. Then here we've got a donut, and the logs here 3. Okay, so if we do the 3 and 3, we won't have a log in the middle. And I don't tend to like that. Okay, can we go 2? 2 log. Oh no, because then you have 2 logs next to each other. So for this kind, you can just do 1 and then the 2. That looks fine, I guess. So yeah, here I'm gonna fill it all in. I'm just filling it in at the moment, but I'm going to add thingies. Make sure that you do put the logs on the logs, because then it gives you depth. So there. I think it looks a lot better that way. This here I'm gonna also have. Here I'm gonna not have one. Then put the here. Here I'm not gonna have a window. That's not logs. Oh, and then here just. Oh, one more. I forgot about this one. Okay, here I'm just gonna fill it in for 4. You could add a window here, but personally I stick with just one sized window, unless it's like on a completely different level or like a very big build. Really depends on what you think will look good. So now I'm gonna take spruce and oak stairs. You can use others, but just have one lighter, one darker. And I'm gonna start building my way up with the darker on the outside. So basically, the darker wood stair. Yeah, the darker stair would be on the outside, and then the lighter inside, which I think it looks better. But I'm pretty sure the more accurate would be just one kind of wood. But yeah, I think it just looks better. And I always do this like at the front, which honestly makes once again makes it look better. So yeah, I'm just gonna make this go around, and depending on your shape, you might have a bit of an issue with what you do. So just do what you can, what you know how to do, and then join it up at the end. That's something that helps quite a bit. I went too far here. So then I just take these and go in the middle. I really like this in like without resource packs as well. It looks really good. So yeah, why did that just go to that? Anyway, yeah, just fill it all in. Okay, so when we get to this point at the top, if you have 2 stairs, then yeah, we just get a slab of carry on with the stairs, but you get the darker one and make it on top. Unless it's like a very small roof, then I wouldn't recommend, because then it doesn't look good. If it's like a big one, then yeah, I would recommend doing that. So here, I'm gonna do a smaller what I just did on that side, and okay, build it. I can't place today. What's with it? Okay, so once you've got that done, I am almost done. Then for joining, because I know a lot of people seem to have trouble with it. So yeah, you just take the edge, get the edge around. This is almost like, yeah, that can't be that. Okay, there. And boom, it meets. Not this. Okay, this you need to like destroy a bit. Not that way. But so that you can actually connect them properly. Yeah, so you just carry on going. And you get to the edge, go around and connect. Okay, I'm on this. I'm gonna need to know how 3 more. Okay, so I'll be speeding through this. Okay, so as you can see, I did go quite a bit off. So yeah, here I'm also gonna like continue that. I think it just makes it look slightly better. You don't have to exactly do it that way. You can do it differently, but I like doing it this way. Now I just need to fill in this area, and I'll show you on the underneath this part here how to fill it in, make it look good. So yeah, there, and I think that's all the roofing done. I'm just gonna, because this is like a 2 and that doesn't because if I change this here, right, that will be like accurate more to what I said earlier, but then I would need to continue it to the end. Let's just see how this turns out. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Here, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, okay, I'll leave it like that. Okay, so here, you put logs on top of the ones you already have, like you did before down here. And then you carry up the logs up as however high it is. And then fill it in with wool. And boom, boom. I need to get it. Oh no, I didn't need to destroy it. Okay, check. Okay, don't forget the upside down stairs in this. I think it looks a lot better with the upside down stairs. So yeah, just add them in there. Like that. You could here add another one if you really wanted to. I think that looks actually pretty good. So you just do the same on the other side. I'm just gonna do that real quick because this one's a lot smaller, it'll be fast. And dun dun. Oh, wrong place. Dun dun. Do keep it on the same way. And upside down stairs. There. Sometimes in like places like here I might add a window, like a big one. I think I'm gonna do that here, and there I'm not gonna do it. But yeah, there I am. So I'm gonna just surround it completely with wool. And now I'm going to get some glass, and I'll take like glass panes. I usually take like the ones that are the same shade as whatever I'm using, so white stained glass for white wall, light grey glass for the cobblestone. I think it looks a lot better than just the regular. And the reason for this is because if you think about it, the windows would kind of look more of that shade because they're surrounded by it. So yeah, I think that it just looks better. Did I do it here? Yeah. And another thing is taking trapdoors. That's not what. Put them around the windows, but only on. So you could do it either on here, but usually on the bottom I don't do it, but instead on the top. So yeah. Okay, over here. Here I'm not gonna do it because it's just like a big eye is kind of surrounded, so yeah. But in all honesty, I don't think it looks that good on the bottom. On the bottom you could add like leaves. You could just put leaves. Oh, and around the door I sometimes, I usually put these as well. I think it just looks nicer. So yeah, I'm just gonna put leaves around, and you could, like, if you've got the chisel bit, I use chisel bits for this, so you can just add that to here if you don't like the gap, but I don't really mind it. So yeah, that's it. So fine, just add torches around, and honestly, I like this pretty much. It's really nice. I probably use this somewhere in my world that I'm creating, and yeah, for the inside I am not going to show you it because I tend to use mods like the Bibliocraft, Decocraft, and other stuff like that. But yeah, you just put like wood there. So yeah, I'm just gonna add a door though. I'm gonna add this one and there. Be sure to make it so that it actually does, like, if it goes like that and not like that, because this gap just doesn't look right. So yeah, that is the medieval home for you. If you enjoyed it, then do like, subscribe so I can see more of these kinds of videos, and do check out my Discord and my Twitch. So yeah, bye.